Okay.
I notice that I often have this habit of comparing myself with other people, and this would sometimes lead to the feeling of jealousy. When can I
Mm.
stop comparing myself with others? It feels like a mental sickness to have a mind like this.
Okay. Now you break it in one sentence at a time.
I notice that I often have this habit of comparing myself with other people.
Mm. Mm.
When you noticed?
Uh, I think maybe about 1 month ago, but recently I am more aware of its appearance.
Hmm. So why you think this is there?
I feel perhaps it's because of some very deep rooted insecurities and inferiority complex.
Mm. I have told you so many times. Whatever you are able to observe, don't identify yourself with that. If you go on identifying yourself with that, you are strengthening it. You are giving food to it. Your work is just to be a witness, or as long as you are making effort just to be a watcher. When the watching becomes natural, then it is called witnessing. Where when you don't need to make any effort, it is you are always aware of its presence, the presence of the witness. So you you have to understand that you are comparing yourself with other. You you are not to be blamed for that. You are comparing yourself with other because it is a collective disease of the whole society. You are born in an environment, in families. You go to schools and colleges where this infectious disease is transferred to you. If you just waste your time and energy in complaining about it or suffering it, it will not help you in any way. For all these diseases, meditation is the medicine. And meditation means you just watch like an empty mirror. Whatever comes in presence of you, you are just reflecting. If you don't give much importance to it, it will go on its own when its time is over. But because you cling to it, because you identify to it, and because the basic disease of ego is there, that is also created by the society. And now you have become identified with it. So ego feeds on these things. Ego is nourished by these things. So if you want to get rid of all these sickness, you cannot get rid of them one by one. You have to go into meditation and see where is this I, where is this ego. Find its source. If you go deeper, you won't find it. You will feel that you are aware, but that awareness is not ego. Ego is a substitute for being conscious, for being aware. When consciousness is absent, when you are not aware, then ego takes its place. Ego just means identification. Consciousness has got identified with the body in which it is residing or from which it is functioning. Or the consciousness has got identified with the mind, its memory, and whatever you have done in the past, all is stored in the mind. You are identified with your name and form, your color, your country, your sex. Consciousness is none of all these. That's why when you become conscious, only then you will be free. If you want freedom, then stop identifying with diseases. You want to save the diseases also, you want to preserve it also, and at the same time you want to be free. Both is not possible. So just be relaxed. Make your breathing harmonious. And then watch. Whatever you are able to watch, you are not that. When you are fed up with all these things, all these identifications, they will start leaving you because now you are no longer giving them food. They are there because you are feeding them. You are giving them nourishment. We are doing two contradictory things at the same time. On the one side, we want to be free from all these sickness and diseases. And at the same time, we are feeding all those diseases also. So you have to decide. If you want to be free, then don't identify with anything. If you don't identify, it doesn't mean that you will become blank. You will not be able to use your mind or your body. You will be able to use better, because now you are the master. At present you are the slave. You are just a slave. For everything one has to pay the price. If you want freedom, then you will have to give up all the causes of your disease. If you want the causes of your disease to remain, then how can you be free? What is the second sentence?
And this would sometimes lead to the feeling of jealousy.
These are all just names of diseases which arises because of the ego. When you compare yourself with others and you feel they are better, then you will be jealous. So stop comparing. But that need you to be very free from all the diseases which society has given. Only the person who is a witness can be free from all those things. If you compare yourself with others, if someone is superior than you, you will feel jealous. You will feel angry. if you are a sane person, what is it need to poison your life by comparing yourself? You are not trying to see a simple thing. You are comparing yourself because you are also violent, you are also aggressive, you are ambitious, you want to be better than all. If you have all these diseases, then who will suffer? You are creating your own suffering yourself. So once you are able to see, no two person can be of the same type. We are all unique and different. If you are a rose flower and you want to be a lotus, then you can never become the lotus, but you will even fail to become the rose flower which you are. So stop desiring to become like other person. You can only be yourself. Once this becomes clear, you will have real freedom. But because our mind has become aggressive and ambitious, so we enjoy comparing ourselves with others also. You cannot have your feet on two boats. If you want to be free, give up your sickness, give up your diseases. And these are all diseases. You're comparing yourself, and when you fail to defeat others, then you feel jealous. But when you are jealous, you are producing poison within you. You are harming yourself. Everyone is alone. Everyone is unique. What is the need to compare? But you have some vested interest. That's why you compare. You have to give up that vested interest. Otherwise, don't complain. Just be jealous. Just boil within yourself and pave the way to be in the madhouse one day. You cannot have both the things. You are responsible for your inner state. If some diseases are there, you have to understand them. You have to watch them. You have to create distance from them. Don't give food. Then they will themselves leave because they are getting food from you. So they are there. What is the third sentence?
When can I stop comparing myself with others?
You are asking me, you should ask yourself. Stop comparing from this moment. What kind of silly question is this? If you have understood, you are comparing because you have not understood, or you want to get the advantage of both the things. You want to feel peace within yourself. You want to be silent. You want to be happy. You want to be blissful. And at the same time, you want to compare also. You have to give up one thing. If you want to compare yourself with others and defeat them, then suffer this comparison, this jealousy. No one is responsible for all those diseases. The society may have given to you now, but now if you want to be free, society cannot help you. Once it is understood, you will stop comparing because it is only creating suffering in your life. It is not giving you anything beautiful, anything graceful. So if you can see this very moment you can be free. Time is not needed for that. But somewhere the desire inside is there that you want to defeat others. you want to be better than others. This inferiority complex is there, that you are suffering from it and you want to be superior to others. Both are same disease. If you want to be superior than others, that means you are inferior. Otherwise, why you are comparing? You are what you are. I am what I am. I am that I am. Just remember this. You are yourself responsible for your bondage and your fetters and your handcuff. Society may be giving you all those sickness, but this is the austerity. This is the sadhana. Now give up all those diseases, all those garbage which society has given to you. But the problem is that you want both. So that's why you are asking me when I can be free from this disease of comparing myself with others. You can be free now if you have understood it, if you have seen it clearly, that it is your self-created prison. No one else is responsible for that. Is it clear, or there is any other line? I think there is none now.
One more. It feels like a mental sickness to have a mind like this.
The feeling may be just intellectual, or the feeling may be very lukewarm. If you really feel it, that this is a mental sickness, then why anyone will like to have it? You may be feeling at the same time that this is something very great. And that gives you prestige and position and respectability in society. You want that. So you want to have both the things. If you stop comparing yourself with others, you will be just yourself. If someone is better than you in something, you will accept it. But you don't want to accept that also. That is the complexity of the mind. If you want to be in this mad rush, if you want to be in this rat race, then you cannot have peace and silence and happiness in life. So you have to decide. But our cunningness and our cleverness is that we want both the things. If you have understood this is a mental disease, anyone who understands it, why that person will keep that mental disease? But because you are desiring contradictory things at the same time, because your mind is complex, and mind means that it will be complex. So one has to go beyond mind, one has to transcend mind, one has to become just awareness, just a witness. But if you don't have the guts, then suffer then suffer all these diseases. Either have the guts to give it up, either have the guts to give up all your sickness, or remain sick, remain diseased, remain part of this mad society. This society is a big madhouse. And inside this madhouse, they have made small madhouse where they send those people who have become more mad because of this society. And now they are not accepting those mad people. So they have created some kind of prison for them. They call it madhouse. But these people became more mad because of this society. Because it is only transferring diseases from one generation to another. And if you want to be part of this society, if you don't have the guts to be an outsider, this is your real problem. You are so clever, you want everything. You want all the good things which society is giving you. Then accept the poison which society is giving also. Otherwise, give up both. You cannot have one without the other. If you want to take all the advantages of society, then who will suffer its sickness? Is it clear now? Is there anything more or it's clear?
Clear already, Swami, understood.
What you understood? Nothing you understood.
Why you say I don't understand, Swami?
If you were understanding, then why all these things will come again and again and again?
Now I understand.
Now you understand, but it is all intellectual. You are not going to give up this comparison. You will not. You will still try to be the topmost. You see your own mind. You are asking question, but you are not ready to understand. Why? Then why you are asking?
I'm ready to understand, Swami. Why you say I'm not ready to understand?
If you are ready, then you are free now, this very moment. Who is keeping you in all this sickness? You are yourself keeping yourself. Stop comparing yourself with others. Stop being ambitious. Being ambitious applies that you are comparing yourself with others. Otherwise, you can develop your whatever are the things hidden in you. All those qualities you can develop. Who is stopping you from that? You just be yourself. Whatever is your inner talent, your qualities, you develop. But don't compare yourself with others, because it is impossible. You cannot be like others. Others cannot be like you. So where is this scope of any comparison? You don't understand because I am so easily available. Otherwise,
No, I understand.
so many years, you are trying to throw your anger on me, which is a sign you are not grateful. Why you are tense now? If you have understood, you should be light. Your disease is your own creation. You just give it up. Because you want to take all the good things which society can provide you. You want its appreciation. You want its praise. Then who will suffer all the diseases which comes with all those things, praise and everything? Once you have accepted one side of the coin, the other side you will have to accept automatically. Either just throw the coin, the whole coin. You just be an actor in this world. You have to just act, because you have to survive in this world. Where you will go? Everywhere there is world. So be in the world, but be like a witness. If you are still desiring, if you are still hoping that society can give you anything for your inner freedom, it cannot give. It can only create fetters and bondage. So you have to decide. If you decide this moment, you can give up. If it is clear to you. But you don't want to give up. You see the complexity, see how horrible your mind is. And you think your mind will one day understand. Mind can never understand. This is not an instrument to understand anything. And you have no other instrument. So just see that you have another thing inside you which is aware of everything. So just be with it. Because the pain is not too much, that's why you are adjusting somehow. The pain should reach to such a state that either you will be transformed or you will commit suicide. But why do that thing? If it is becoming clear that what you are getting out of it, by comparing yourself with others, what you are gaining? You are just spoiling your own life. You are creating your own life miserable, making your own life miserable. You are creating poison for yourself. We are all alone here. it may look that we are in a crowd, there is a family, there is a society. These are all bogus things. If you can't see anything, that means you are totally a blind person. If you don't behave according to your parents, according to your sisters and brother, in one moment they will kick you out. But you don't want to see. Every day I am trying to tell you how to be free. But every day you are back to your own prison. You are back to your own, what it is called, where we keep birds in
Nest?
not nest, the cocoon. Are you a complete the metal thing inside which we keep them?
Cage.
Cage. You love your cage, then why you are complaining? You love the cage because it is giving you prestige, respect. Now you are saying it is a bullshit question that when I will stop comparing. You are comparing because you are getting some nourishment from it. You are aggressive, you have all those things, you have that violence, you have that desire to defeat others. Stop this desire. Go into meditation, see how silent it becomes when you are not comparing yourself with others. When you are not jealous, how beautiful is your space. Then why you are disturbing it by comparing yourself with others? What is jealousy giving to you? Once you have seen it, it gives you nothing. If you know that it is shit, you will eat it or you will throw it out. Then why you are not throwing it out? So all the time I have to waste my time just explaining the same thing. Be free now and help others to be free. You think that time is needed for it. No time is needed. If you have enough of it, if you have seen it, you will be free this very moment. It can never happen tomorrow or 1 hour later. It can happen either here or never. It requires no time. Once you have seen it is unnecessary. We have only few days to be here. What is the point of comparing yourself with others? What is the point to be jealous of others? What you are gaining out of it? Huh? Then stop it now. Why this cunning and clever question? When I will stop comparing? You are comparing, so you are asking me. Stop comparing. You see how insensitive every day I am telling you. Just be free this moment. Huh?
Yes, Swami.
What yes?
Stop comparing already, Swami.
In how much dose you have stopped comparing?
99%.
No, why 99? Why you want to keep the tail? Even if the tail remains out and the whole elephant has crossed, everything is just of no use. Either you can be free totally or you are in bondage.
If I just enjoy being myself, I feel that the comparison will stop on its own, right, Swami? If I just enjoy and
Don't say if you enjoy. Whatever is there in the present moment, accept it. It may be sometime you may feel that it is all just nonsense. Meditation is not giving you anything. Nothing is happening. But because you have collected all those diseases, even if you have understood it intellectually, it will not leave you that immediately. But first you need to have 100% desire to give up whatever diseases society has given. then more than half of the thing is already done. Now things will happen slowly because now all those diseases have entered deep inside your body and cell and everything. It may take some time. To some people it may happen quickly. To some people it may take more time. No one knows about it. But at the center you have become free. But if you are not becoming free at the center, then there is no possibility of being free at the periphery. What J. Krishnamurti said, that his cleaning process continued for a long time. So you will just be a witness to that. But when you say, if I start enjoying myself, again the same thing, this enjoyment business is all just pleasure, nothing else. The real word is bliss. Bliss is your very nature, when you are in your natural state. Then bliss is the other side of the same coin. And I tell you my meaning of enjoy. The joy is within you. You don't need anything from outside to be joyful.
Yes, Swami.
So, is it clear now?
Clear, Swami.
Stop comparing, you will never have.
Yes.
You will never be so aggressive to become a Bill Gates. Okay?
Okay, Swami.